You know, Corey, arguably the biggest release of the year 2024 is referred to as the Star Privy. We're talking about the Philadelphia produced, that's a rarity, Silver Eagle, the Star Privy, the lowest minted Silver Eagle in the entire Mint State series going all the way back to 1986. Only 500,000, 500,000 of these coins were made. Now, we're well into 2025, and each and every day we continue to get requests for the Star Privy. And we're able to fill those requests now, finally. Your patience will be granted a great addition to your collection here. You're looking at the screen correctly. This is not a typo. This is a $59.95 coin. It's the first ever NGC numbered Star Privy coin in existence, and it's in our exclusive PSS, the Premier Select Series label. They're individually numbered, 4,875 coins. Will go quickly. You're going to need to get online at csnmint.com. You're going to need to call the number you've been calling for 25 years on the screen. We do have the 20 coin box available at $11.99. That will be our most popular option of the day, no bar none.
Oh yes, that will be the most popular option across the board for multiple reasons. I mean, just to exclude the fact that the main thing about this coin with the Star Privy at $59.95. We're, over a third of the way through the year here. This is the most affordable option on a certified Silver Eagle that we have had this year.
Any Silver Eagle this year.
At all. I mean, you got to go all the way back to September, October last year on a 70 grade at $59.95. I mean, we've talked about the dynamic precious metals market here on and on over the past year and a half. Obviously, gold at all-time highs. Silver has been on the move as well. I think from last year, beginning of last year, up around 30-40% per ounce. But this is a key date Silver Eagle. We're looking at the first ever uncirculated Silver Eagle to be issued with a Privy mark. Only the second time in 2020 the U.S. Mint did a proof celebrating the 75th anniversary of the end of World War II. Now, this is only 500,000 total coins minted. It's over 7 times more rare than the 1996, which has always been the lowest minted uncirculated or bullion Silver Eagle issue from the U.S. Mint. Now you can see this has the 5-point star right underneath "In God We Trust," directly next to Adolph Wyman's initials. So that's an A and a W there, Adolph Wyman. That is not a mint mark. And then you clearly see the 5-point star. You mentioned it, Kevin. Not only is this the most sought-after release in 2024, but as far as the Silver Eagles go, without a doubt, the most sought-after Silver Eagle since 2021 or even 2020 with that V75. It's got everything a collector looks for, and at $59.95, it is the most affordable option that we've had on a Star Privy to date since they were first released in October last year. Now, the key thing here as well, the only NGC numbered Star Privy in the entire market. There was not a numbered edition on a 70 grade. So this is a 69 grade, numbered for the first and only time by NGC. The Star Privy, $59.95, 20 coins for only $1,199. You do not want to wait on this one. Call or go online because these will be an absolute and utter sellout.
Yeah, like I said, we're well into 2025 and the phones don't stop ringing on when do you have more Star Privies? When will we see them again? When can we get more? Anything you can do on that. I don't care if they're graded, ungraded, any way, shape, or form. I can get my hands on a Star Privy Silver Eagle from 2024. That's been the request. That's been the calls. That's been what we're hearing day in and day out in the preferred collector division. Okay, so here is your opportunity, but it won't last long. Again, you're looking at the most rare Mint State Silver Eagle ever. Okay, you're looking at close to 40 years of production on that program. This is it, and this is it by a long shot. Just the mintage numbers starting there.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then you've got that first ever Star Privy, right? The star under "In God We Trust." Corey pointed out for you. It makes it very easy to identify. Okay, so let's make it not only the most rare, let's make it very easy to identify, and let's put something on there that is on no other Silver Eagle. We're going to do the star, and that's what they did. Now we work closely with the mints, this was a surprise to us. This came out late in the year. We had them available in November. We sold out in just a few short months of the opportunities that we had, and the phones haven't stopped ringing since. So it's the most rare. It's the only one with a star on there. It was produced, you'll see on the label, the label reads like a book. I mean, it's 2024 P, that P for Philadelphia. Again, very rare for Philadelphia to make the Silver Eagles. You savvy collectors know, you've seen them out of San Francisco from time to time, but predominantly out of West Point Mint, whether it's a Mint State coin or a proof, that's where they're made predominantly. So you've got that rare exclusive P right there in parentheses letting you know it's made at Philadelphia. You've got the early releases, so this was in the first month of production back then. You've got that one of, you're looking at coin number 1 of 4,875. All 4,875 of these coins will find homes. There is no other vendor, no other entity in the coin collecting community that has a numbered star Privy Silver Eagle. We're doing it at $59.95. So that is your opportunity. This is a CSN exclusive. You will find it absolutely nowhere else. And if you do, it's because it started here. We are the wholesale on this. So if it's in the secondary market, you know where it started. It started here and it started now. You need to pick up the phone now. You need to get online now before we sell out.
Yeah, and just to be clear, these are individually consecutively numbered. So we'll show coin number 2, number 3, number 4. So it's not a limited edition with only 4,800. It's consecutively numbered, one after the other. You get that box of 20. More often than not, you are going to get 20 consecutively numbered. And just to touch a bit more on what you said, Kevin, you do see the P in parentheses. So the entire allotment, all 500,000 coins were minted at Philadelphia, but being a bullion issue, it does not have a mint mark on the coin. And it's really one of the things that's special in regards to the Philadelphia Mint. In years past, when they've had to supplement production, like during COVID on the emergency issues, we would pay to have them certified where we submit a sealed box and they would attribute them as being struck from those specific mints, just like all the way back in starting in 2011 when they were supplementing at San Francisco. Now, we didn't really need to do that on these because the entire issue limit, but we like to add all the pedigree that goes along with it. But all 500,000 coins, and you mentioned it, Kevin, very easy to identify. Unlike years past on bullion issues from Philly or San Francisco, the only way to distinguish them from West Point is by submitting a sealed box and having them attributed. So I also want to touch on what you were mentioning, the mintage on this. With only 500,000, just to put that into perspective, I know we said it is the lowest minute of all time, 7 times more than 96. But if you look, Kevin, at what like the last 15 years, on average, they do around 25 million Silver Eagles a year. If you go back to 2009, 10, 11, they were up to nearly over 40 million coins. So, you know, just last year they did what, 23 million?
Yep,
I think
just
we were
shy of
talking
23
about
million on the Mint State coins at West Point
over
last year.
500,000, it's over 40 times more rare on that mintage compared to your regular issue. So if you're looking and say, I already got a Mint State 70 2024, I already got a box. Well, unless you clearly see that star on there, and it doesn't say it on the list, it's not. It's a regular issue. So these are, over 40 times more rare. Now, $59.95, again, I want to stress the most affordable option. I think a couple months ago, we might have had a 69 grade at $69.95. That was a regular issue. It was not a numbered edition. Right. So this is the first and only NGC numbered star Privy in the market. You see it on the screen. CSN exclusive, the most affordable price we've had to date, $59.95. Do yourself a favor. Most people will. Get the box of 20 at only $1,199.
Yeah, you're putting your collection into elite status, and you're going to want to grab that 20-coin box to do that. Like we said, this is the first ever numbered star Privy. There are no others in the market by NGC. This year, NGC has worked with us. We're very happy, very proud of the fact that they chose us here at CSN to start numbering some of the coins. And this is by far the most requested coin for 2024 into 2025 still. Yep. So here's your opportunity at $59.95 to get this into your collection. At only $11.99, you'll get an entire 20-coin box on these to add to your holdings, your collection. These will go quickly. CSNMint.com. Operators are standing by. Call the number you've been calling for 25 years. Grab as many as you can.